Do you remember the movie Point Break? In it, there's a fictional concept called the Ozaki Eight, a series of extreme challenges. The final one is called the Act of Ultimate Trust. In the climax of the film, the protagonist Bodhi leaps off a massive cliff into a waterfall pool below. No hesitation, no safety gear, just complete surrender to the unknown. Miraculously, he survives. Now, while the Ozaki Eight is a fictional creation from the 2015 remake of Point Break, the idea of this final act, ultimate trust, actually echoes something very real and very ancient, a core teaching of Zen Buddhism. In the film, the leap-off angel falls symbolizes a deep trust in nature, in the universe itself, letting go of control, surrendering to the flow. It's a powerful metaphor for spiritual awakening, even though, of course, both the movie and common sense remind us not to attempt such stunts in real life. Zen never advocated extreme sports, it simply pointed inward. So let's turn from fiction to the real teachings of Zen. Let's explore a story from the Five Dynasties period in China, where the idea of ultimate trust was beautifully illustrated, not through danger, but through a simple, quiet moment in the rain. During the Five Dynasties era, there lived a legendary monk named Budai, also known as the Laughing Monk. One rainy day, Budai was sheltering by the roadside when a troubled young man approached him. The man sighed and said, "Nothing I do ever goes smoothly. I want to follow you and learn the way." Budai smiled, stepped out into the rain, and picked up a fallen leaf. "Look at this leaf," he said. "It drifts with the wind. Did it worry about where it would land?" The young man shook his head. "Then why do you worry so much about success and failure?" Budai gently placed the leaf into his cloth bag and walked on, disappearing into the rain. The young man stood still, suddenly enlightened. From that moment on, he no longer let gain or loss disturb his peace. This simple story captures the essence of Zen wisdom, letting go of attachment, flowing with the natural rhythm of life. Let's explore the deeper meanings behind this tale. The central image, the falling leaf. The leaf floats down, completely at the mercy of wind, rain, and terrain. It doesn't resist. It doesn't try to control its landing. It symbolizes a mind free from clinging, open, accepting, at ease with whatever comes. The contrast with the young man. His suffering comes from clinging to outcomes, wanting things to go his way. The falling leaf shows him another path, letting go. But why did Budai step into the rain just to pick up a fallen leaf? Zen is known for pointing directly to the heart. It rarely relies on abstract explanation. Instead, it often uses action to spark sudden insight. By stepping into the rain, Budai was showing, not telling, that wisdom isn't found by avoiding discomfort, but often within it. The rain wasn't an obstacle. It was part of the teaching. When he placed the leaf into his cloth bag, that gesture became a symbol. The leaf representing the wisdom of letting go. The bag representing the heart that embraces everything with calm clarity. Even the dialogue unfolds with purpose. First, Budai points to a fact. The leaf doesn't care where it lands. Then he offers a simple question. So why do you? In that moment, the young man's struggle is mirrored back to him. He sees his own attachment laid bare. Where did his enlightenment come from? It wasn't from new information. It was a shift in perception. He realized what he thought were external problems, bad luck, failure, frustration, were actually internal. It was his own need to control outcomes that created his suffering. A new perspective emerged. He didn't need to control everything. He could choose to trust the flow of life, of nature, of the universe, even the mysterious flow of quantum reality. This isn't passivity, it's a higher kind of agency, what Zhuangzi called being at ease with the timing of things. He also let go of false opposites, success versus failure, good versus bad. A leaf falling into mud is no less perfect than one falling on water. It's all part of the same journey. So how do we live this wisdom in our modern lives? This story doesn't tell us to do nothing or give up. It offers a psychological strategy, a way to ease the anxiety of over-control. When you feel trapped by the fear of failing or the pressure to succeed, ask yourself, what would the falling leaf do? It shifts your focus from obsessing over the result to savoring the process, the growth, the experience itself. And let's be clear, letting go doesn't mean not trying. It means working with full heart, but not tying your peace to the outcome. Just like a farmer who plants with care, but doesn't fight the weather. In Point Break, Bodhi's leap off the cliff, a free fall into the unknown, was a radical act of trust in nature. But in Zen, there's another kind of leap, not of the body, but of the mind. To let go in a single thought, they say, is to allow the heart to free fall into the boundless space of non-attachment. No mental constructs, no clinging, no duality. Whether it's the edge of a waterfall or the edge of a difficult decision, the real ultimate trust is not about struggle, it's about surrender. Not about controlling life, but flowing with it. So next time you feel like you're losing control, when your business hits turbulence, or a relationship goes sideways, or life simply doesn't go as planned, pause for a moment. Would you have the courage to trust, as Bodhi did, standing at the edge of the unknown? Not recklessly, not blindly, but with a quiet confidence in the unfolding of life, in the deeper current beneath it all. Can you, like the falling leaf in the rain, trust where the wind is taking you? Because maybe true freedom begins not when we finally control everything, but when we stop needing to. In that surrender, whether it's Bodhi's leap or the monk's drifting leaf, we might just find a deeper kind of strength, a silent, effortless alignment with the great flow of life itself.